In this video, I want to talk about the brands that you're using and why I personally don't put an emphasis on what brands I am using and why you shouldn't also, especially if you're doing this as a business. I go a little bit on a tangent. It's not the most, structured talk that I give right now. So if you don't like me just rambling and talking, don't watch this video. Go ahead and leave your hate comment right now. Dislike the video. I'll see you on the next one. But I'm just talking and just giving you my insights that goes kind of all over the place on why you shouldn't worry about the brands and the tools and products if you're doing this as a business. Let's get started with the video. So I'm gonna keep it real simple and I'm gonna just keep it to some interior products and tools that I have here around the garage. So I have things like the Super Clean, I have the Malco Oxy, Malco interior cleaner, I have the Jake Linos leather cleaner, I have brushes from MacShine, from Work Stuff, from some other companies, I don't know, Chemical Guys, Detail Buddy. I have an assortment of brushes and leather cleaners. Now, if I were to go to any vehicle and use any combination of these tools and products, I'm going to clean the leather. Whether it's Jay Leno's, whether it's Jay Leno's with a Chemical Guys brush, whether it's the Malco interior cleaner with the Detail Buddy brush, whether it's a small one or large one, whether it's the rectangle or the handheld brush, or whether it's this brush or that brush, regardless, I am going to clean leather. Okay, and they're gonna get me just about the same results. So to me, when it comes to brands, it's like most of them are gonna do what you want them to do if you know what you're doing. Okay, it sounds very plain and boring, but that's just the simple truth. You can do whatever you need it to do if you know what you're doing. Okay, so like for me, since I get that question so much, and since I try to help people start their detailing business, I just feel like it's just another bottleneck that holds you in place for no other reason other than your own mental hurdles of like, well, I want to use what the best person is using, or I want to use what that person is using. Like me, I've been thinking about just getting my own not custom, but like let's say like black bottles or something, and just like me personally writing what's in that product, but not letting anyone else see what it is. That way, like, you don't worry about what I'm using, because it really doesn't matter. Like, if you're trying to start your business, any of these cleaners are going to work to clean leather. Any of the wheel cleaners that you think you're gonna get, that you're contemplating getting, will work. Now, don't get me wrong. There's gonna be some are gonna be better than others. Some are better priced than others. So there's different tiers. That's gonna come with just selection, with options that you can purchase. But the grand scheme of things, right, big picture wise, it really doesn't matter. I don't want you to get stuck up and say, well, what's really the best wax that I can get for this black paint? Well, what's really the best sealant that I can get that's gonna work in hot weather on white vehicles? Like when you're getting so specific like that, that's just like adding these unnecessary hurdles for you to start because you want to get like the best items or the best tools and products. Like I've been saying this since forever ago, is that everything you do in your detailing business is a process. There's progress to it. There's phases to it. There's evolutionary steps that you're gonna take when building your business. So you're never going to be perfect with your arsenal. You're never gonna have every single last thing that you need. There's always gonna be another situation that you could potentially use this one thing. And if you're always waiting to get that one thing that you think about in your head that could potentially at some point, somewhere, someplace take place, then you're never gonna start your business. So with the tools and products, yes, they're important. Yes, it's to get good quality stuff. Yes, it's important to know what you're using. Yes, it's good to maybe buy, US made versus not US made. It's good to buy, premium brand versus, average, not so premium brands. I mean, that's all important. But there's a specific set amount of time and energy that you should allocate to that type of topic. If it's consuming most of your day, if you're just spending hours and hours looking for the best tool or product, you're searching all these videos, you're looking at the description box, you're making this huge cart on Amazon, you're making this huge list in a spreadsheet, you're seeing, okay, this detailer uses this detailer uses that, this detailer uses that. Let me tell you, every detailer uses what they want because it works. It's not that it's any better than the other, it's just a preference thing. Just the same with literally anything, with the vehicle that you choose. Is Audi better than Porsche? Okay, maybe in that regard, depending on what you're looking at, okay, perhaps there's some argument there. But in terms of like well, the car, any car is going to get you from point A to point B, correct? And then you can talk about, okay, well, what brand? Okay, do I want front wheel or rear wheel? Do I want all-wheel drive? What am I going to do? Am I going to be racing? Am I going to be, am I going to be, am I going to do rally? Am I going to do drift? Am I going to do drag? Am I going to do, so yes, is dependent on your circumstance, but that's exactly why there's so many options for you to choose from. Like, right now, I have about a dozen spray waxes. I have about a dozen wheel cleaners. I have about a dozen window cleaners. I have about a dozen different towels of all sorts. And guess what? I don't make a video on every single one, because let me tell you, if you give me whatever window cleaner, I will clean the windows streak free. If you give me whatever wheel cleaner, I will clean the wheels as best as they can. If you give me any compound or polish, I will polish the paint as good as it can get. Because to me, I'm not putting the end result on the tool and product that I'm using. I'm putting on my experience and skill set. Again, it's not the argument of saying, like this one is better than that one. There's gonna be different levels of quality. Like, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying it shouldn't consume like a majority of your time and energy in selecting whatever tools and products. So to me, what I would give away like as an action item, as like what do you take away from this video, is that make a list of whatever tools and product that you need based on your budget. So buy the best that you can within the budget that it allows. So if you only have $300 to start your detailing business, okay, fit everything, then buy the best that you can and everything that you need within those $300. So you might be looking at a Rupes polisher that's like, I don't know the pricing, like let's say $315. And you're like, oh, okay, well, now I need the pads. I now need the polishers. Oh, it's gonna be like, $850. And now, okay, maybe I can get a credit card. Maybe I can ask my parents for money. And maybe I can, yada, yada, yada. No, instead, get a Harbor Freight polisher, $65. Get some good quality pads, because now you created a bit more of a budget. And then just make it fit into your budget. So buy the best that you can within the budget that you're allowed for now. I don't fall into the mindset of, what is it? Buy nice, buy twice, whatever. Like, I no longer think about like, oh yeah, spend money on quality tools and products so you don't have to upgrade later. I do not follow that at all. If you spend like good money on quality tools and products when you're starting a business, it's not the best way to go about things. The way I think about it is, let's say you're driving a stick shift, right? A standard car, right? And you're going 5 miles an hour, but you have it in gear 3. Okay, so no matter how hard you accelerate on that gas pedal, no matter how much gas you give it, the vehicle is still gonna go very slow, because the energy you're trying to put into it is not matching to the gear that it's on. So that's the same thing that applies to spending money on tools and products. If you want to spend good money on quality tools and products when you're just starting your business, you're putting in all this energy, all this gas, all this money into tools and products, and your business has not caught up yet. So hopefully that makes sense, right? If you're going 5 miles an hour, but you have it in third gear, you're gonna be moving very slow for a very long time. No matter if you pedal to the metal, metal to the pedal, hit the pedal, pedal to the metal. How does it go? No matter if you floor the pedal, right, and you're just stomping on it, you're not gonna go anywhere, because you're in gear 3 and you're barely going 5 miles an hour. You have to wait for those RPMs to rev up and to go, and then you catch speed. Same thing is applying to your business. You're trying to get all these cool things. Oh yes, the Rupes griots. Oh, let me get these fancy pads, these towels, these polishes, these ceramic coatings, these waxes. And your business is not moving at all. You're not making any money. You're not getting any customers. You're not building any momentum. You're not getting any experience. Yet you have all this energy in tools and products, but you're not moving anywhere. So that's what I recommend, is that purchase the best that you can within the budget that you're allowed, and then upgrade later. And if you spend like $65 on a Harbor Freight polisher, sell it 50% off 4 months later when you're able to upgrade. Get half of your money back. And again, like, I don't subscribe to like buy nice right now so you don't have to upgrade later. No, I don't. No. It's spend what you can in the budget that you're allowed. Make that money, make those equipment work for you. Get your money back, like produce income, generate revenue. Sell those items off, whatever they may be, for whatever cost, like recoup some of that money, upgrade to your next thing, boom, and just keep on recycling that method. So a little bit of a tangent, sorry, I'm probably gonna cut this down to make sure it's not as long, because I feel like I over-explain myself plenty of times. But let me know if you agree or disagree. Again, I'm not saying there's good and bad products, there's different tiers to different products, but it shouldn't consume a lot of your time if you're trying to start a business. Let me know in the comments what you think. Agree, disagree. No biggie. I'll see you guys on the next one.